Just wanted to give a quick shout out to my buddy Jordan Smith for sending me a topic to talk about. It was recently sent to me by Jordan that Microsoft and Sony are planning to implement ads in their free to play games. Paid advertising, they're going to sell out some space in their free to play games and just let people advertise, I guess, maybe in lobbies or whatever in between games or matchmaking or whatever the case may be. Um, I don't see a scenario where this is going to be a good idea because most people who do anything related to media can't stand the idea of ads, whether it relates to music, whether it relates to TV shows, whether it relates to movies, whether it relates to games or anything, anything in that field. Most people hate to wait. They would rather just get on with whatever it is they're doing and just kind of keep it moving without all the hassle. Um, but I can understand too in a perfect world where it makes sense because again, as I just mentioned, it is in other forms of media such as music. If you're on a streaming app, it's in games. If you play mobile games in between every so often game or whatever, if you finish a game, if there's a pause in between a game, then they will give you an ad to watch or some way to earn extra in-game stuff. So it definitely makes sense. But free to play games, I don't think really should have any kind of advertising in them. I mean, there's enough going on there. Matchmaking is one thing. People like to talk to their friends, formulate strategies or whatever. But there's no need for a matchmaking or an advertisement in the matchmaking or in the online free to play games. Me personally, it doesn't affect me at all because I'm not really an online player at all. Really, never have been, with the exception of Rocket League. But I haven't even played Rocket League since last year, so it really just, like I said, doesn't affect me. But I do know a lot of people who do play and probably are not going to be happy by this turn of events when they start seeing advertisements popping up in their games while they're getting ready to get started or formulating their strategy or whatever the case may be. So I'm advising Microsoft and Sony, if any of you guys ever see this video, y'all probably should rethink the strategy. Call the people at YouTube if you need to, if you need a reference point, because YouTube will probably tell y'all that they have a ton of ads that just get skipped regularly and without a single care in the world. So it's probably not going to work well for you guys either. Just a little tidbit, an idea to throw out there. But yeah, it's probably something you guys should really not do. This is not one of those things that really needs an advertisement. But if you guys are feeling froggy, like I said, just call YouTube first, get yourself a reference point, and hold on tight because the backlash is going to be swift and it's going to be painful.